I don't see how somebody, I want you to grab this thought. I don't see how someone could grab onto God, someone as big as God, the creator of the universe, and not feel the effects of it. I don't see how someone can grab onto God if we just said a little electricity will change us just like that. You could say, I don't believe in electricity. Give me that wire. Let me tell you a little story. One time when I was young, and I was working on a construction job. It was early one morning. It had been raining a lot. It was a winter job. We had what we call a temporary power pole out on the street. It was just a post and come up about 5-6 feet high, and then it had a meter and then a temporary panel box. So I walked up there that morning, half asleep, like you do at 6 a.m. in the morning, and I walk up there and I grab, and I noticed that the water had been running down the street, and somebody had laid a pallet, like a wooden pallet, on the ground, which was about 4 or 5 inches tall. So I was standing on that pallet. I'm kind of looking at the pallet, and I'm like, what's this doing here? And I reach up, and I grab the panel box, and I flip it open like this, the metal panel box. And then I take my other hand under the cord, and I shove the cord in like this. And all of a sudden, it all happened so fast, but there was this flash of light. And then I look like this, and all of a sudden, it all happens simultaneously. And then all of a sudden, I see this sparking going on between my wrist and the panel box. And then I look over here, and it's going here. Okay? I am being fried right there on the spot. Now, luckily, I was in rubber boots, standing on a wood pallet. They said I would have been dead if I was standing on the ground where I would have grounded out, but it was circulating through my body. And eventually, there was another guy standing there who realized quickly, an older guy that had been around construction a long time, and he knocked me down without grabbing me, or he would have been in the same shape I was in now, as both of us, you know. And he knocks me down, and I'm there, and I still to this day cannot have any hair on these sections of my hands because all of it was burned. It was just fried, black, both hands. Go to the hospital. I have, for several days, a double heartbeat. And that's not, I don't need a double. I'm not into, rap or anything like that. Boom, 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 take it back. Boom, anyway. I tell you this. You can't convince me that there was no power in that wire. That power changed me. What had happened is some kids, vandalists somehow, they had busted the meter up on top, busted the glass out, and then somehow I flipped the sucker open, but now it's not hits the glass anymore. Now it goes all the way in against somehow, and next thing you know, beep, and I'm fried. Okay. It's funny, isn't it? I see all you guys going, Explains a lot. RJ. He said that explains a lot. Okay. You can't see that electricity, but you see the results of it. You understand what I'm saying? I respect power. I respect electricity. Why? Because I felt the impact of it in my life. And there's a lot of people that they say, man, I've plugged into God. I'm wrapped my arms around God, the creator of the universe. And I say, how is it possible? Something as powerful as the God of the universe, who could speak the world into existence, cannot help you with your little problem. Is it just me, or should I move on? Or do we just hang here just for a moment? Does this make sense? How can God heal cancer, but he can't seem to help you overcome, lust or something? No, there should be, James says, listen, if you've wrapped your arms around God, you got God in your life, it should show up in your life. That's all James is saying. It should show up. James is saying flat out, if it doesn't change you, we have the right to question if he's really in you.